Don't you just love it when the best solution is also the most obvious? So, you may have noticed the last 2 days when I've actually filmed vlogs, which today is now day 3, that I've been moving from position to position. The first day I had terrible backlighting, and I was aware of that, but I just didn't care. Note to anyone who's doing this kind of thing, don't put the light behind you. Try to get it behind the camera where you can. Second day I moved to the couch, which is something I've done before, you know, because I film on an iPad, because it's just more convenient, even though I've got my DSLRs and so on. Just plonk it on the couch so it sits upright, and then sit on, say, a coffee table like I was yesterday, or the floor. Floor is always good. And I just hate that angle, you know, I'm looking down. So, today, I think I found the solution for at least the next 2 to 3 weeks. It also makes me feel a little bit like Wheezy Waiter, which you may have noticed by the way I rolled in. If you do not know who Wheezy Waiter is, you need to look him up. The man is insane, but in a good way. Unlike myself. See that white thing on the kitchen counter behind me? That's my laptop charger. My trustworthy MagSafe laptop charger. It's not working. I think I broke it. I suspect it's just the cable has a breakage in it somewhere. It's been a little bit dicky for a while, but I don't want to have to replace it. I haven't even looked at the cost of the damn things yet. I'm just dreading it. I mean, I've been putting off buying a mouse, which I know will increase my productivity, for so long. My touchpad actually has a wear mark from where my finger runs, which isn't uncommon. It's just money. I need to start making some again. The thing I like most about filming the vlog here is that I can sit in a chair and wheel around rather than having to stand up and sit down, which is so stressful. So today is, what, like Thursday? Which means I have almost been living in this building for almost a week. Good work, Smith. I studied English. And I suspected this would be the case when I first was moving in. The building has a gym, and I haven't been once. But I love the idea of there's a gym in the building. The closest I have come to actually going, I found that it was on the second floor. I stuck my head in, and I saw that there were other people there, and I decided not to go. Fitness! That said, I have actually been getting some exercise. I've been jogging again, and it's paying off. I'm feeling better. I'm losing weight. Not that there was a lot to lose, but I picked up a bit of a beer gut. 6 weeks in Vegas will do that to you. And yeah, I'm back up to. I actually jogged about 3K the other day without respite, without stopping, which I'm incredibly proud of, because I think that's probably the longest I've gone in a long time. Probably the best I've done is about 4K without stopping. That's just the only time I'm aware of the distance I've gone. Obviously, there's times that I've probably gone further without knowing, but I highly doubt it. I actually have a goal, which is it's the first time I've ever had a goal. No, I don't want to shed X amount of, wow, I've been living in North America for a while now. I went to say pounds. I don't want to shed a certain amount of weight, because I realize at this point I'm probably hitting that stage where it's muscle versus fat versus weight, where, you know, I don't want to lose weight. I actually probably want to start gaining weight again. But that's blah, 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 blah. I want to conquer Stanley Park. I've given it 2 shots now, and it's doing the perimeter, so running around the seawall. The second time isn't really accurate because I couldn't stick to the seawall the whole way around. I got to up near, Lions Gate Bridge? I don't know what it is. Anyway, the bridge at the north end. And they were doing maintenance, so I had to detour up one of the hiking or biking trails, which added an immense amount of elevation that I was not prepared for. Just the same, I think the first time I did it in an hour 20-ish, and the second time was an hour 15, but the second time I actually went farther. Not by a lot, by like 600 or 700 meters, I think it was. And the second time I went a lot further without stopping. The times are purely while I'm jogging. They don't count when I actually stop and start. If I stop moving, the timer stops. So, the second time I did not come to a complete stop until I think it was about 9.3 kilometers. Whereas the first time I was stopping, starting. Part of that difference is purely tourists. The first time there were tourists everywhere. I could not get going without running into a goddamn tourist. And of course, they don't travel in single file to hide their numbers. No, they bloody spread out across the entire pavement. Oh, so selfish. So yeah, my goal is to do a lap of Stanley Park either without stopping, or actually really the goal is to get it done under an hour. So roughly speaking, 9 to 10K in under an hour. And I think I'm going to be able to do this so long as my knee doesn't give out. Yes, I have been cursed with a bad knee. Pluralize that, bad knees. But particularly at the moment, my right knee is flaring up every couple of days. Possibly because I'm getting out and walking without wearing the knee brace. I'm always running with the knee brace, so don't be hating. Oh God, I can't believe I just said that. Which, of course, having a sore knee stopped me doing pretty much anything yesterday. We do have a pool in the building, but I don't have any bathers. And I looked at the price of them yesterday, and I don't want to spend that much money on them. Good God. I don't like spending money on clothing anyway, and no, I wouldn't dream of walking around naked. You're welcome. But, oh, I think it was like $50 for a pair of Speedos. Unless they actually do the swimming for me, why are they that expensive? Just, I don't... They're presumably produced in a sweatshop. Like, really, what's... Anyway. The moral of this story seems to be that I'm excessively cheap. Oh, wow. I'm really just kind of rambling today, aren't I? So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I may come back to this later. I'm still learning. My flatmate's coming and going, and I don't like, well, effectively talking to myself. That's is what really has probably always stopped me from doing these more regularly. So, yeah.